Most urban legends sound fake the second you hear them, but this one is different because the elevator game comes with rules, specific rules, a sequence people claim must be followed exactly, or something goes wrong. It started spreading throughout forums in Japan and South Korea years ago. At first, people laughed at it, just another internet ritual, another creepy challenge, until people started sharing experiences that sounded disturbingly similar. The same sequence, the same woman, and the same feeling that something is inside the elevator was waiting for them. Some people claim the game takes you to another dimension, a place that looks something identical to ours, except empty, silent, wrong, and according to the legend, if you react to the woman who entered the elevator, she can pull you out with her. Most people don't believe any of it until they try it themselves. Tonight's story comes from one of the most widely shared encounters connected to the elevator game. A story from someone who entered the elevator expecting a joke and left wondering if something followed him back. This one didn't start in one place. Versions of it show up in Japan, South Korea, and eventually spread online through forums and videos. People claim it's a ritual, simple steps you follow in an elevator that, if done correctly, takes you somewhere else. Not a different floor, not a different building, but to a different dimension where the living should not be. The rules are always nearly identical. You must be alone, you must follow a specific sequence of floors, and if something unusual happens, do not react. Because if you do, you will be dragged out of the elevator into the dimension and be trapped there. So how it works is, you enter an elevator in a building with at least 10 floors. Then you press a sequence. 1 to 4, 4 to 2, 2 to 6, 6 to 2, 2 to 10, and then 10 to 5. If it works, when you reach the 5th floor, when the doors open, someone may enter. A woman. You are told, do not look at her, do not speak to her, do not even acknowledge her at all, because according to the legend, she is not human. She will even try to get you to react, as a way to drag you into a floor that is in the dimension, as if the presence needs to hear you to react. One specific story that spread widely came across from a user posted on Reddit, and later translated from a Korean forum. The person claimed they didn't believe any of it. They just wanted to prove it was fake. So they tried it, late at night in an apartment building where they knew no one would interrupt. Everything was normal at first. The elevator responded exactly how it should. 1 to 4, 2 to 6, nothing strange. No sound, no glitches, just a quiet ride. Then they pressed 5. The elevator stopped, doors opened, and someone stepped in. It was a woman. He said he didn't look directly at her, but in the reflection of the metal walls, he could see her, standing very still, head slightly tilted down, hair covering parts of her face, and then she spoke.
Where are you going?
Her voice wasn't loud, it wasn't aggressive, it sounded normal, but something about it felt off. It was flat, like it wasn't connected to emotion. He remembered the rule, don't respond, so he said nothing, did nothing, just stared forward. The doors closed. He pressed the next floor, 10. That's when it changed. The elevator started moving, but it felt wrong. Too smooth, too long, like it was traveling further than it should. And then the display changed. It wasn't showing floor numbers anymore. It was just blank space. Then finally the doors opened. He said it looked like the same building, same layout, same hallway, but something was off. The lights were dimmer, too quiet, no sound at all, no movement. And behind him, the woman spoke again.
You came.
He didn't turn around, didn't step out, because something in him knew. If he walked out of that elevator, he wasn't coming back. The lady slowly walked past him. He could feel her stare. She wants him to say something or even react, but he remembers the rule. So he hit another floor, any floor, repeated the same sequence backwards like the legend says. But as the door is taking slow to close, the lady turns around, staring at him, still waiting for a reaction. That's when the woman started laughing, quiet at first, then louder as the door closes. When the elevator finally stopped again, the doors opened to his normal floor. Lights normal, sound normal, everything back. The woman was gone. He left the building immediately, didn't finish the game, didn't try again, but later he noticed something strange, something small. He couldn't remember her face at all. It wasn't blurry, not hidden, it was just missing. People treat the elevator game like it's a challenge, something to try for fun, but the rules don't warn you about what happens if it works, because the real question isn't whether you can come back, it's whether something noticed you when you went there.